So my name's Cory Anderson. I am a West Point graduate, graduating in 2017. Just spent 6 years as a field artillery officer. Bounced around from Fort Sill, Fort Stewart, ended up in Raleigh, North Carolina here, where I'm doing my transition. And I used Cameron Brooks for my transition, which I just finished that conference back in January of 2023. I was looking at, kind of doing the usual route. I was looking at grad schools, internships for CSP, other placement programs. A lot of my friends that were getting out. But I happened to get linked up with Cameron Brooks, and honestly, I never looked back. I immediately felt a connection to the coaches and everybody I was talking to. Everyone had, similar experiences with me. They were genuinely invested in me, and so right off the bat, I could tell that they were going to provide, something for me in my transition that that I couldn't get somewhere else. Cameron Brooks had me read PCS to Corporate America, written by Roger Cameron, and honestly changed my transition on my perspective on transitioning. My approach before was going to be resume building, interview prep, figure out my experiences and rely on them to speak for themselves. And while that very well could have worked, I quickly realized that having someone there by your side that's been doing it for so long was something I really needed. And so, I think the first piece of that, that gave me that confidence was the structure of it. They gave me a binder full of prep, self-evaluations, career field, interview prep, skill development, all those things that immediately built confidence in, hey, these guys know what they're doing. They're not just here to find your company. They're here to develop your skills as well and understand yourself. And then second was, that knowledge of the team. Every single person I had asked questions to throughout the entirety of the process, especially closing on the conference, they had the answers immediately. I knew that they knew what they were talking about, and the advice that they were giving me on how to interview, how to prep, and how to talk to these business people that, you're talking Army terms all day long, but getting to know, these business terms or how to translate your experiences. They had questions for me up until, 10 minutes before I was doing these interviews, and the questions and the answers, they related very well, and it allowed me, to exceed, my own expectations and my own performance for the conference.